Special Ad Hoc Committee, April 4th, 2024.
I call the special ad hoc committee meeting for rules of procedure for Bucyrus City Council, Bucyrus Codified Ordinance Chapter 111, Council, Rules of Council, and Bucyrus Codified Ordinance Chapter 113, Ordinances and Resolutions to order at 8:16 p.m. Members present are Carolyn Shireman, Zion Hickman, Chris Moritz, and myself, Vicki DeShawn, Chair. First off, do we have any public participation? Seeing no one, I think everyone should have in front of them a copy of Bucyrus Codified Ordinance Section 111.12 entitled Committees and Commissions, Appointments, Terms. And you'll see in bold the second paragraph that we're wishing to include. And that paragraph states, committee chairpersons and committee chairpersons pro tem shall be considered members of the committee they preside over and shall have the right to make motions, second motions, vote and cast votes in order to break a tie, and possess all other such rights, privileges, and responsibilities as non-chairperson members of the committee.
Now, can they vote to make a tie and install something?
Yeah, you have all of the rights. So you're just like a typical, I don't know if I need to clean up the language, but yes, you do have the right to.
Okay.
What we're trying to do is, yes, you have all of those rights. You can make a tie, you can break a tie. You're a full-fledged member of the body.
So would we want to say something like, in order to break and/or make a tie? Where's that? You can look at it.
So you could do that. You could put vote and cast votes in order to make and or break a tie.
In order to make and/or break. Yeah, great. And/or break a tie. Everybody get that?
Oh, yeah.
So are we okay with this amendment
Yes.
to this section?
With that in there, yes.
So I guess I'll ask for a motion to approve this amendment.
I move to approve the amendment.
Second.
Motion by Shireman, second by Hickman. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
Another question for me.
Mm-hmm.
In the absence of a member of the committee, do you want to change what constitutes a quorum?
You weren't here at the last committee meeting and we discussed that.
You cannot really change what constitutes, I mean, you can change what constitutes a quorum, but, so you're going to have a majority. So it's always going to be 3. Because if your whole body is 4, you're always going to need at least 3.
So it takes 3 to get something out of committee, even if
Right.
1 is absent. So it's
Right.
Done today already.
Right. I think that we've been operating under that scenario, and we probably accidentally passed things out of committee with only 2 members historically, but moving forward, we will ensure that there are 3 members. And I think that that's probably the best that we have right now, without completely creating some funny, well, the chairperson only can vote in these scenarios, or you only need 2 people, you know. I did look up some different surrounding areas, and nobody's really made that differentiation. I don't know if most people just have 3-person committees or what's going on, but I think that the status quo is probably good for now. And I knew, I mean, we talked about the fact that it seems odd that you need 3 to get out of committee and 4 to get through council. But I don't know. The only way, really, the quickest, easiest way is to cut your committees to 3, which nobody wants to do, or to limit your ability. Well, I don't know if nobody wants to do, but I've talked about that, and I don't think that there was much reception to cut your committees to 3 based upon the comments of the guy in Columbus, and or.
He was totally against 3-person committees.
And what was that based on?
Because if Vicky calls James
Oh,
on
yeah.
the phone,
You've just,
is that
yeah,
a meeting?
you just, yeah. And then, I forget what I was talking about, but.
So does that answer your question?
Yeah, that fully answers
Good,
the
because I
question.
forget the rest of my answer.
Chris?
Because I actually brought that up for you
Yeah.
in your behalf at that meeting, because I remember us talking about that.
Oh, you could, yes, you could cut your committee sizes, or you could limit the ability of the chairperson and only give the chairperson basically the overseer role and only ability to
Yeah,
break ties.
and the reason
But we didn't want to
I
do
didn't
that.
like that is because, you know, you get on city council and you work your way up and you get on the important committees over the years, and you may be a voting member on the finance committee, and then you may become the most senior council member on council, and then you are put on as the chair of the finance committee, and then you lose your vote. I mean, to me, you're giving up your voting by being the chair.
Right.
And you might be the most informed person about how that finance committee has been over the years.
Okay.
So,
Any more public participation or any public participation? Seeing no one, I adjourn the meeting at 8:23 PM.